are listening to, I say you are listening to, you are absolutely listening to the George Espinlove Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my, oh my. Thank you. My, oh my. We've got a rowdy bunch at the Funny Farm Radio Studios this afternoon. Charlie's trying to get me adjusted here, if that's possible. We have a great show for you this afternoon. It is 2 o'clock here on the East Coast, 1 o'clock Central Time, and it is high noon in Denver. And today it is high noon in Denver with my friend Remus Tucker and his band. You are in for a treat if you have never heard Remus Tucker, or if you have heard Remus Tucker. You are in for a treat this afternoon. I'll guarantee you it'll wake you up, loosen you up, straighten you up. It'll do things to you. If you're down, it'll bring you up. Well, there's a lot of ups in that thing right there. But we are delighted to have you, and I trust that you will get on those devices, get out there, tell people that we're on the air. However way you reach people, get out there and reach people. The chat room is open. Come in, chat with us, talk with us, tell us where you're from, where you're listening from, so on and so forth. So, whether you're down the street, and yep, they listen down the street. You might be around the corner. Yep, they listen around the corner. Across America. Oh, yes, they listen across America in this great nation of ours and somewhere around this great big world. And yes, we have a foreign audience, countries from all over the world. So wherever you're tuning in from this afternoon or tonight or tomorrow, whatever the case might be, come on into the chat room, share with us, talk with us, tell us where you're from, so on and so forth. We had Tracy Chyhart and Remus Tucker last night on the George Espinlove Show by the way of live streaming. We had a delightful time. We were on for about 57 minutes or so, somewhere around there, almost an hour. And time went by so fast as we discussed music and the business and what the virus has done to the music industry and some of the things that Remus is working on and some of the things that Tracy does. Tracy is the manager of Remus Tucker Band and others. We talked about all those things. If you'd like to see that, please go to Facebook and just go to the George Espinlove Show, the George Espinlove Show, and it'll take you to the page, and you can see the live stream that we did last night. In fact, you can see all the live streams that we have done since October when we started live streaming. So I'm excited about this afternoon's program. And as Charlie always says, and if you don't know who Charlie is the guy that runs the board here at the Funny Farm Radio Studio, and he takes care of all the technology and all the technical points and all the things. And so if something blows up, it's usually my fault, not Charlie's. But nonetheless, Charlie, thank you for being here. Thank you for that fine introduction. We've got great things happening here on the radio show. We've got great things happening on the live stream show. We've got great things happening on the Espen blog. There's just a whole lot of great things that's happening all over the place. And so I don't want you to sit back. The gang out there on the dance floor is up, loosened up, and ready to go, led by none other than Miss Ernestine. Are you guys ready out there on the dance floor? And I see that they are. Are you? And if you've never been to the Funny Farm, you have to remember, we not only have people inside the Funny Farm radio studio, and we have a huge dance floor here, but we have people on the outside that listens and watches by monitors that we have placed in various places. And there is a big crowd outside. Are you guys outside ready for this afternoon? Oh my, they're a rowdy bunch, both inside and outside. And they come from the inside, go outside. They go from outside to the inside. They're milling around. And, they dance on the street. They dance on the sidewalk. They dance in the grass. They climb up on their tractors and dance on the hood of their trucks, on the back of their trucks. They even dance on the rickshaws that they come in. They come here in all different types of vehicles. Some of them, what are they called, two-seated bicycles. There's a couple three-seated bicycles. They come here in all different types of vehicles from all over in the place called Our World. And we have two goals in mind, and then we're going to jump right into Remus Tucker Band music. We have two goals in mind here at the Funny Farm. One, we want to bring a smile to your face with all that's going on around the world and across our nation, in your neighborhood, in your state, in your county, wherever you might be. There are a lot of things that's going on, a lot of things that's got people pressed. Well, we want to bring a smile to your face. If we can bring a smile to your face this afternoon, we will know that we've accomplished our mission. Hopefully, we can even make you laugh every now and then. The other goal is to simply make you as crazy as the rest of us. That's right. We want to make you just as crazy as the rest of us here at the Funny Farm. My friend Remus Tucker out of Denver, Colorado. I've been friends with Remus for, many years. He is a delight. He is a gentleman, one of the finest musicians, songwriters, and singers that you will ever hear. And like I said earlier, if you've never heard him, you are in for a treat. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, Romans, and countrymen, I want to introduce the music of the Remus Tucker Band, and I just know that you're going to love it. Here they go.
Sun beating down on the slippery stripe. I had a lot of women put me to the blade. That one there, my wife I made. Well, she drove me to be a crazy man. I took that woman no one else could stand, and sent me back to where I was one of my clan of French Cajun. Mississippi River, where the moss and vines are blessed by my forgiver. Hey, you know my grave said no man wants to live forever. Just bury me there on the banks of the Mississippi River. Oh, by Beauregard, I was given a name. Crawfish, Kowal, yeah, one and the same. They gave us Luke and Abraham. The devil sent that woman here to this man. Hell, then the woman, she died first. Well, let her suffer till the end of time and thirst. And don't take me to either land. Just put me underneath that barren sand. Mississippi River, where the motion vines are blessed by my forgiver. Hell no, my grave said no man wants to live forever. Just bury me there on the banks of the Mississippi River. say goodbye. I love you, that's for sure. I let my pride, Lord, stand in my girl named Linda Kay. I'm on that freight train, rounding out Georgia. See my tail light, looking down the track, rolling up bound for sweet Carolina. You know my baby wants me back. Bound for sweet Carolina. You know my baby wants me back. Heaven knows the grass was looking greener until I got there, and man, they got meaner. Making money and living in the sweet life, missing nothing if you don't count my wife. You know that green light turned right to blue. So baby, I wanna come back to you. I'm on that freight train, rumbling out of Georgia. See my tail lights, looking down the track, rolling up out for sweet Carolina. You know my baby wants me back. For sweet Carolina. You know my baby wants me back. Till the morning sun. You know that green light turned right to blue. So baby, I wanna come back to you. I'm on that freight train, rumbling down to Georgia. See my tail lights, looking down the track, rolling up bound for sweet Carolina. You know my baby wants me back. For sweet Carolina. You know my baby rolling up bound for sweet Carolina. You know my baby wants me back. Just like always, we's running late. Bartender, boss man, looking on. They're playing, better make it strong. Let him find it done. He was tearing down and looking around. Please let the boss like another drink down. Came in a day and the boss man say,
"Don't be getting any of your pay. This is what happened to you. It's on the boys."
Oh, just took the bartender now. Took the boss, get her on the bounce man, and look like a toss. In come the dog man, man I can count. He's all looking to find another way out, 'cause there's a snake in the grass, and we gotta haul ass. We won't be coming back, no, this here is our last. walls still stand. I'm out there, ain't no doubt. You don't know what I'm talking about. Nothing. Oh, baby, you too. Nothing too. I know just what to do. Nothing. Oh, me and you, baby, baby. Nothing too. Oh, it's true, so it's true. Well, nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. Woo. Tell your mama what you might do. She done told her that too. Sister says he ain't got no right. Wow, what you doing staying out all night? Honey, honey, what you been doing? Lordy, Lordy, gonna be my ruin. I've been out there, ain't no doubt. Might not know what I'm talking about. Nothing. Oh, baby, you too. Nothing too. I know just what to do. Nothing. Oh, me and you, baby, baby. Nothing too. Oh, it's true, so true. Nothing. Yeah, yeah. Nothing. Nothing. Woo. Nothing. Wow. How party, party, and hey, my best. Yeah, just talk about the way it is. Come on now. How, baby, baby, it ain't too late. How's about getting me one of your dates? Love you, honey, we'll go again. Something might be a sin. I'm out there, ain't no doubt. Hope you know what I'm talking about. Nothing. Oh, baby, you too. Nothing too. Well, I know just what to do. Nothing. Oh, me and you, baby, baby. Nothing too. Oh, it's true, so true. Nothing. Oh, baby, you. Nothing too. I know just what to do. Nothing. Wow, whoa, baby, baby. Nothing too. It's so true. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Nothing. 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 Oh, baby, nothing. Nothing.
If you just tuned in, you're listening to the sounds of the Remus Tucker Band out of Denver, Colorado. My, oh, my. Listen, wherever you're at, unless you're in an automobile, wherever you're at, I almost guarantee you that you're not sitting down. If you started out sitting down, like I did, it wasn't long until you just kicked that chair back and, you begin to tap your feet, snap your fingers, bob your head, and absolutely, when you do those three things, your booty just shakes automatic. I mean, you can't stop it. So I hope you're having a great time. The Remus Tucker Band out of Denver, Colorado. We had them on our live stream show last night, and if you'd like to see them, just go to Facebook, type in there the George Espinlab Show, and you'll go to our page, and you'll see as we talk to Tracy Chyhart and Remus Tucker last night, and we're featuring their music this afternoon. My wife is in the car traveling up the road, running errands, doing something or another, but she told me before she left she had to make a couple stops, and then she was going to cranked this thing up on the radio so she could hear it real good. You know, she got the windows up, the air conditioner on, and she got Remus Tucker Band music just cranked up. And Mrs. Espinal, I know you can't type back, but our friend John Bundy said, "Hi, Nancy, how are you?" And John, as far as I know, she's doing just as good can be. Here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. We're going to play this next track, the next two tracks, and then we're going to go right into a news break. When we come out on the other side, we'll just continue on with Remus Tucker Band. I don't know if I lost my place. Charlie lost my place. Let's see what happens. But anyhow, here we go, right back to Remus Tucker Band.
Hey man, wanna tell you about a bayou where the water don't flow and that alligator go, that swamp thing beside you. First in line and the last to go, yeah, don't you know? Ain't no charge for living large, hey, don't be late, it's gonna be a show. Skinny Remus got the swamp boat, Remus Tucker got the swamp boat. Big Otis got the beer and bait, Uncle Otis got the beer and bait. Gonna bring Miss Stella Twi, what'd it say? We stay out late. Alligator got fish tote, no banjo. He got the drum playing son of a gun, and Bozo got the mojo. Everybody sings and we all play a melody. Paul Joan in it ain't no sin. If you're gonna sing, sing harmony. Skinny Remus got the swamp boat, Remus Tucker got the swamp boat. Big Otis got the beer and bait, Uncle Otis got the beer and bait. Gonna bring Miss Stella Twi, what say? We stay out late. Cletus, he don't use no compass. He used the light from the fireflies to guide the swamp bus. Sun comes up, I'm gonna close my eyes, gonna sleep all day. Gonna rest up good like I know I should. Gonna get ready, go out and play. Come on! Skinny Remus got the swamp boat, Remus Tucker got the swamp boat. Big Otis got the beer and bait, Uncle Otis got the beer and bait. Come bring Miss Stella Twi, what say? Gonna stay out late.
I have to make a correction. It is Tracy Cheer, like cheer, Cheer. Okay, it's like cheer heart. Okay, what was I saying? Chai heart, cheer heart. I don't even know what I was saying, but I apologize, Tracy. It's Tracy Cheer heart. You got a cheerful heart. So I stand corrected. Now, right before I play this next song, it is a humdinger. Lonely Mile. I would suggest that you go to Remus's website, RemusTuckerBand.com, RemusTuckerBand.com. And you can find him on YouTube. Excuse me. Find him on YouTube. And you can see the videos and so on and so forth. And you can see those things on his RemusTuckerBand.com website. This next song, before we go into the news, this next song, Lonely Mile. Oh, my. It's one of those songs that you're going to end up playing over and over and over and over again. Ladies and gentlemen, I love all of Remus's music. Absolutely. Every bit of it. But this one here, oh my. If you're sitting down, I hope you're not, but if you're sitting down, this is going to get you up for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, Lonely Mile.
Lonely room, life in the dark, broken needles, where the music starts. On electric guitars and the rest of the band. Whispered secrets, sold my soul. Life on the hedge, back and it's growing cold. Wasting life now, drinking hard. Wait on the silence, ride that last train out. My still heart is beating between my legs. I'm riding to find my way home. It's a long and lonely mile, yeah. I give my soul for one of your smiles. All torn up at the end of this road. The mirror shows eyes that lost their glow. Making gypsy, waiting for my head. Another long night, time to play again. My still heart is beating
And we'll be right back right after a quick news break with more of the Remus Tucker Band.
American Family News, I'm Rusty Peter. As riots around the country continue calling to defund the police, there's a rise in officers deciding to go into early retirement. Mike Tobin with more.
Getting rid of the police, especially in Minneapolis, is happening with a significant segment of the population and the city leadership turned against them. Cops are leaving the job, and a lot of them don't have a choice. A lawyer representing police officers in Minneapolis says following the George Floyd riots and surrender of the 3rd Precinct, upwards of 200 of the 860 cops on the force have started the process of applying for permanent disability. Most of the cases are for post-traumatic stress disorder. Their lawyer says this is not a case in which they've had enough or they're choosing disability to walk off the job. They need to be diagnosed by 2 psychologists before they even start the application.
Iowa's governor is moving forward to grant felons the right to vote. Jeff Manasso has the story.
Following up on her promise of action, Iowa Governor Republican Kim Reynolds signs an executive order ending Iowa's place as the only remaining state to broadly deny voting rights to felons. The order excludes automatic restoration for more serious crimes like murder. And while Reynolds says she'll continue to press the legislature to pass a constitutional amendment on the matter, others, like Iowa Republican Congressman Steve King, are critical of the move, saying the governor's order undercuts the rule of law.
A conservative activist says California Senator Kamala Harris's Marxist background makes her the perfect choice for the Democratic vice presidential nomination. Chad Groening has more.
Joe Biden has already made it clear that he is going to pick a woman VP. Biden is expected to announce his choice between now and the start of the Democrat convention August 17th. Many political observers believe it will be a person of color. And a recent USA Today Suffolk University poll showed that California Senator Kamala Harris generates the most excitement among Democrat voters. Robert Knight is a conservative activist and a columnist for the Washington Times. He says Harris is the frontrunner for a good reason.
She comes from a Marxist background in Northern California. Her family, people she grew up with, and her ties to Willie Brown, who was very radical, and he helped launch her career. She was assisted by people with communist ties.
Knight says his VP pick is huge.
Can you imagine America with someone with that many communist connections being a heartbeat away from the Oval Office? Well, actually, we had something very similar when Barack Obama was president. He had many communist connections. The media hid them, they covered up, but his heart was in the redistributionist, collectivist school of philosophy, which we can call Marxism.
And Knight says it is laughable that Harris is being called a moderate.
The press will definitely airbrush Kamala Harris's radical connections and background and positions. That's what they always do. They try to make the Democrats look reasonable.
Knight predicts it'll be a very ugly fall campaign. I'm Chad Groening.
A pro-life group in New Mexico is working to shut down what it considers to be a racist abortion facility.
Abortion Free New Mexico has done the research and kept a watchful eye on the University of New Mexico abortion facility, claiming half of its abortions are done on Hispanics. The charge is racism. Pro-life spokeswoman Tara Shaver tells AFN it's the state's flagship taxpayer-funded university.
For years, they have been what we consider to be the heart of the abortion cartel in New Mexico because they train abortionists. They were harvesting fetal baby body parts and using them for vaccine research and things like that. So they're very deeply entrenched in the abortion industry.
The head of the department has a history, too.
Eve Espy, who is the chair of the OBGYN division and also the director of the family planning division, she, earlier in her career, she really focused on getting abortions done on women in South America and also in the Native American tribes here in New Mexico.
Abortion Free New Mexico is calling on the university to close its freestanding abortion facility, which does abortions through 6 months pregnancy, and use the money for life-affirming medicine. The pro-life organization is also calling for Espy to step down. I'm Charlie Buck.
For American Family News, I'm Rusty Pugh.
And welcome back for more of Remus Tucker Band music. So here we go.
sorry, honey, gonna have to take 'em back. I can't be seen in those in front of all my friends. I'm thinking about a gold-plated Mercedes-Benz. I took my baby on our first-class trip to France. She said there's just one thing, yeah, you need to take a chance. I know you love me, but you haven't pleased me yet. We need to take a limo out to private jet, yeah. Your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. Yes, it does, say. Your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. I love my baby, wanna keep her satisfied. She said she really loves me, well, till the day I die. Here's our proposal, hope you don't take it wrong. Could we bring Cletus? This is why I wrote this song, yeah. Your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. Yes, it does, say. Your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. Caviar and champagne. I said, can I ask a favor? She said, if you make it plain. You say you love me, but do you like me too? She gave me a look and said, that's just too much for me to do. Well, your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. Yes, it does. Well, your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. Cuts me like a knife to the bone. Yes, it does, say. Your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. Your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. Yes, it does, say. Your love cuts me like a knife, cuts me like a knife to the bone. she's all loud now. She's all loud. Soldier Gray left home in Georgia. Said he'd be back home again. Things don't work out like the plan said. Sweetheart waiting for her man. Someday, baby, somewhere, baby, we may walk hand in hand. One day maybe you will save me. Let me be there if you can. On the mountains of the mud, summer winds bring afternoon. When the night comes, fireflies across the skies where lovers lie. Soldier blue from Massachusetts loves to see and treat the sad. Things don't work out like they should, Lord. She lost her son in suburban. Someday, baby, somewhere, baby, we can walk hand in hand. One day maybe you will save me, Lord. Let me be there if you can. On the mountains of the mud, summer winds bring afternoon. When the night comes, fireflies across the sky where lovers lie. mountains of the world. Summer winds bring afternoon. And when life ends and I die, I'll meet you there where lovers lie. Marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. Ooh, Johnny comes marching home. When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. Ooh, Johnny comes marching home. Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. Ooh, Johnny comes marching home. Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. Western Mississippi, where the Delta runs wide, riverbacks to the tide. Little patch of heaven where I call home, where I keep my black hair bone. A whole lot of loving and a Jomo bag full is what I keep there to hold. I keep my baby, she keeps me mine. I love my baby there all of the time, 'cause you know that it's midnight on the bayou. Something beside you, yeah. Midnight on the bayou. Midnight on the bayou. Moon is rising in the western sky. The stars are glowing bright. Breeze is cool, big city sleep. River running slow and deep. Across the water in the swamp on home, laying their hoodoo charm. Listen to the sound of the midnight night as we dance by the firelight, 'cause you know that it's midnight on the bayou. Something beside you, yeah. Midnight on the bayou. Midnight on the bayou. midnight fire, oh, midnight river pie. Sure to bring your spirit set right. You won't have a better night than with us, 'cause you know that it's midnight on the bayou. Some saw something beside you, yeah. Midnight on the bayou. Midnight on the bayou. Oh, midnight on the bayou. Some saw something beside you, yeah. Midnight on the bayou. I said midnight on the bayou.
And you're listening to the George Espinosa Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. I'm telling you what, since we started this show this afternoon, people out there in the Funny Farm radio studio dance floor have just been getting it done. And the people on the outside of the studio with their monitors where they could hear and see, they are getting it done. Is everybody still healthy? Are you out of breath yet? All right, they got lots of breath left. Anyhow, we're featuring the music of the Remus Tucker Band out of Denver, Colorado. My, oh, my, oh, my. Let me remind you that last night we had Remus and Tracy Cheerhart with us as our guest on our live stream show. If you'd like to see that, just go to Facebook, type in the George Espinosa Show, and you'll see that live show, and you'll see all the others that we've done since back in October when we started the live streaming show. So tune in, watch it. It was quite an interesting conversation. It was just like a group of people sitting down at the kitchen table, drinking coffee and chit-chatting. It was a delightful time. Time went by so very, very fast. If you want to see or hear more of Remus, go to RemusTuckerBand.com. That's RemusTuckerBand.com. And there you can see the videos, the pictures, or you can go to YouTube and you can see Remus Tucker or Remus Tucker Band. You'll find them. They're not hard to find. A wonderful, wonderful group. And man, they get it done, don't they? I'm really delighted to be able to showcase their music one more time here this afternoon on the George Espinosa Show. There was something else I was going to say, but like always, Espinosa loses his train of thought. Sometimes his whole train just collapses. But onward and upward, more of the Remus Tucker Band.
My locks and make certain I look fine. Oh yeah. don't know. She might wear the green one. I know she will look just right. Oh yeah. She lives on the rhythm, the slow one and the fast. Uh-huh. When her heart starts thumping, I know I gotta turn up the gas. Oh yeah. My baby loves the nightlife, the highlight wave, the honky-tonk and rock and roll. My baby loves the nightlife, the highlight wave, the honky-tonk and rock and roll. All the boys are looking, and the girls are looking too. They all know it, they all know that I belong to you, yeah, yeah. If I get real lucky and take my baby home, oh yeah, I'm gonna turn down the lights and disconnect the phone. Oh yeah, don't come a knocking until the sun is up in the sky. No, no, I'll be sleeping with my baby. Oh yeah, my, oh my. Oh yeah, my baby loves the nightlife, the highlight wave, the honky-tonk and rock and roll. My baby loves the nightlife, the highlight wave, the honky-tonk and rock and roll. I know she loves the nightlife, the highlight wave, the honky-tonk and rock and roll. You know she loves the nightlife, the highlight wave, the honky-tonk and rock and roll.
And you're listening to the Remus Tucker Band on the George Espinlove Show this afternoon. I do have another correction. My one-half brain cell keeps dimming out. When it fires, I'm wonderful. When it misfires, it blinks in, blinks out. Sometimes it goes completely dim. Then I'm in big trouble. Remus's website is remustucker.com. remustucker.com. And I want to give you another website. I would encourage you to go to the George Espinlove Show on Facebook and watch the live stream that we did last night, because Remus shared with us the bear story. You've got to listen to the bear story. He told it on the radio some time ago, and we got him to tell us again last night about the bear story. But there was a cartoon that was made about this story, and this is where it's at. And I'll post it when the show is over. But here's what it is. It's westword.com/music/Remus. I don't know what the rest of it is here. Remus Tucker Band in Denver Bootleg. But I'll put it up. I'll put it up so everyone can go there. I'm interested to see what that cartoon looks like anyhow. But you have to hear the account of the bear. I know if I was that bear, I would be so glad that Remus Tucker didn't catch up with me that night. The tables were turned. So please go to the George Espinlove Show and look at the live stream. with Tracy Cheerhart and Remus Tucker and listen to the Bear account. I don't want to call it a story. It's a real account. So listen to that. We are getting close to the bottom here. It has been a tremendous afternoon. We got a couple more tracks to play yet. But my, oh my. Go to RemusTucker.com. There you can see all the pictures, the video, listen to their sounds and so on and so forth. And you can go to YouTube and look them up and see them. I mean, they'll get your feet tapping, your fingers snapping, your head bobbing, and your booty shaking for sure. Here we go. The Remus Tucker Band.
They all know me out west Texas. They all know me west of Baton Rouge. But if I ever lose your loving girl, there will be nothing left to lose. Nothing blowing out there but the leaves in the trees. They ain't blowing, no, there ain't no breeze. Thinking about my Cajun love out there, back home south of New Orleans. Yeah, back home south of New Orleans. I played the blues all night in Memphis. I paid my dues up in Tennessee. I've been down this road so many times before. They ought to take and name it after me. Nothing blowing out there but the leaves in the trees. They ain't blowing, no, there ain't no breeze. Thinking about my Cajun lover there, back home south of New Orleans. Yeah, back home south of New Orleans. Now half the time I sing up in Nashville, I tip my hat, I know I hold my own. I hope to see all my children known. I'd like to know a few before they're grown. Yeah, nothing blowing out there but the leaves in the trees. They ain't blowing, no, there ain't no breeze. Thinking about my Cajun darlings there, back home south of New Orleans. Yeah, back home south of New Orleans. Hey! One day when the road ends and I'm home to make my amends, I just sit by my own and reminisce with my loved ones and all my friends. Come on, they all know me out west of Texas. They all know me west of Baton Rouge. If I ever will lose your loving girl, there will be nothing left to lose. Hey, nothing blowing out here but the leaves in the trees. They ain't blowing, no, there ain't no breeze. Thinking about my Cajun people there, back home south of New Orleans. Yeah, back home south of New Orleans. Going back home south of New Orleans. Yeah, back home south of New Orleans.
And you're listening to the music of the Remus Tucker Band out of Denver, Colorado. I want to say this. This show this afternoon is available to be downloaded. You can download it as many times as you want to. You can distribute it to where you want to. You can do with it what you want to do with it. But it is available to be downloaded. And I would encourage you, download it so you can tell your friends, listen to this cool music. This Remus Tucker Band really gets it done. Not only that, you can go back and you can listen to it over again and again and again and again if you want to. It is available. Just go to Spreaker.com and type in that little search box up there, The George Espinlaub Show, and it'll pop up. All of our shows that we have done will come up, and you can download them. You can listen to them again, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of downloads that take place when we run our shows, and they go near, far, and wide, and they go into foreign countries, and so it gets out there. It gets out there. Not only that, it's available on Apple Podcasts, Google, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and there's numerous other places that it goes. So it will be available to download, available to listen to it again, and you can go to all those other places and tell people, tune into the George Espinlaub Show and listen to the Remus Tucker Band. This next song gives a whole brand new meaning to the phrase, come on. Wow. You listen to this, and you'll never look at that phrase, come on, as just an ordinary phrase. This, well, it's just something. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Come on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got a hot hog running right outside. Strap on your leather and take a ride. Gonna now, mother, gonna make you run. We'll drive all night to the rising sun. Hey! Got this hot thing bitchin', we'll slow it down. I'm burning some rubber, you're all over town. We'll keep your mouth tight, this is gonna last. But I'm too young to go this fast. Well, so fast. These line fashion before I crash. Damn, I'm taking the gas, come on now. Oh, hot on your body, shining nice and wet. Super smooth, baby, got a way to go, yeah. Well, be yourself down and make that hot ass move. We got plenty of time with nothing to prove with. Cold sleet, gonna slip it round. The hottest metal running here all over town. Women get up on it just to chasing my line. I'm heading to town, gonna tell the night, yeah. Hey! Smoke burning tires, girls, I'm going so fast. Please line fashion before I crash. Damn, I'm taking the gas, come on now.
Don't worry. He'll be all right. That's the fellow that sits high up on the perch here at the Funny Farm Radio studio. And every now and again, he loses his grip and down he comes. But we call the Funny Farm paramedics, and they come. They put him in the bucket. I mean, in the truck, and take him away down to the medical facilities. They patch him up, stitch him up, do whatever needs to be done, and then eventually he comes back, and he has no sense, but he climbs way back up there, high on his perch, and sits there until he falls off again. Sometimes he's not even healed up from the last crash, but nonetheless, he keeps us entertained around here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, Romans and countrymen, I'm telling you what, it has been fun this afternoon. And one more time, go to the George Espinlove Show on Facebook and watch the live stream that we did last night with Remus Tucker and Tracy Cheerhart. It was delightful. And there you can hear the bear story. And I've got the whole website address here, the whole URL, and I'll post this on our show page, and I'll post this on the blog. It ought to be quite interesting. So, oh my! I hope that you enjoyed yourself this afternoon. I know I sure did. Enjoyed myself last night, again this afternoon, and we're going to do many, many more of these things. So, whether you're down the street, around the corner, across America, or somewhere around this great big world, I thank you from the depths of my heart for taking the time to tune in and be with us. Almost said tonight, but it's this afternoon. This should have energized you to get you through the rest of the work day and on the ride home. So you tell your friends out there, man, get in there and download today's show with the Remus Tucker Band. Go back and listen to it again. Pass it on. Give it to your friends. Tell them about it. And we'll appreciate it so very, very much. So, wherever you're at, whatever time it is, it might be nighttime. I hope you have a great night. If it's the afternoon time, then you have a wonderful afternoon and a great night. And if it's already tomorrow where you're at, I hope that you're having a great tomorrow. Let us know how that turns out so we can be prepared for tomorrow also. But until then, until next time, for me and all the gang here at the Funny Farm, thank you so very, very much. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support, your kind words, and all those good things. So remember this. Take care of one another. Be kind to one another. And please don't ever be afraid to tell someone, I love you. It could possibly save a life. So until next time, I trust that God will keep you right in the center of his hands. I'll see you later, everybody.